Gregor, tell me your favorites for the 2021 Omloop Het Nieuwsblad, men and women. Go.
Favorites, Julian Alaphilippe, he's eager to win. We saw that in Tour de la Provence, and I think he's going to win this and also help Deceuninck Quickstep really kick it off for a good 2021 season. Annemiek van Vleuten on the women's side, I think she's going to go for the repeat victory there in Ninove. Michael?
Very, very boring choices, safe choices, Gregor. But unfortunately, I completely agree with you, at least as far as the men go. Julian Alaphilippe, what we saw him do in Tour de la Provence, I just don't, I don't know what any of the other guys can do against him. He's phenomenal. He's climbing so well. That isn't going to play such a factor at Omloop Het Nieuwsblad, but still, if he can launch on the Muur, he's got the legs to be able to finish off a sprint in a small group. So he's looking very, very formidable. On the women's side, I'm going for a slightly more obscure pick because Annemiek van Vleuten, you can pick her as a favorite for every race and you'll probably be right, but that's just kind of boring. I'm going for Grace Brown, the Australian. She had a phenomenal season in 2020. She was second at Liège-Bastogne-Liège. She then went on to win Brabants de Pijl. I think that she's racing for Team Bike Exchange. She's had some racing in her legs. She got second at both the Australian National Time Trial and Road Race Championships. So I think that she's going to come into Omloop a little bit sharper than her competition, and that may just edge her. That may give her the edge that she needs in the finale. Gregor, let's go a little bit obscure. Dark horse picks. Who have you got?
Dark underdogs. Rivera on the women's side, and on the men's side, I had a really good one lined up, and I forgot his name, so I'm going to go with the other underdog I was thinking of, who's not so much an underdog, but really could kind of use the win to kick off 2021, Greg Van Avermaet.
Those aren't underdogs. Greg Van Avermaet's won the race 2 times, and Corinne Rivera has won Tour of Flanders. What are you... Dig deeper, sir. Okay, I've got some underdogs for you.
They're not the out-and-out favorites.
Fair enough. I'm going a bit deeper. On the men's side, Ivan Garcia Cortina, he has changed teams this year as well, and he is a Juan Antonio Flecha in the making. Juan Antonio, he won Omloop Het Nieuwsblad in 2010, and I'm looking for Ivan Garcia to do the same thing. It's very rare to see a Spanish rider focus on the classics, but Cortina has what it takes. He's an incredibly versatile rider. I remember hearing about him first when he was racing fixed gear crits in the States. He's a funny, versatile, strong man in the classics. I would love to see a Spanish rider up there again at Omloop Het Nieuwsblad. For the women, I'm going with Cecilie Uttrup-Ludwig. She has come close in the Tour of Flanders, hasn't quite had the legs to finish it off against the likes of Annemiek van Vleuten. Slightly shorter distance, new year. She transferred to FDJ, a pretty ambitious women's team in 2020. I think that 2021 is going to be a good year for Cecilie Uttrup-Ludwig. I'm looking at her this weekend at Omloop Het Nieuwsblad.
Michael, I thought of the other underdog pick, and this is a true underdog for the men's race, and probably not one of the fans' favorites, but Johnny Muscon. You saw him up there in that tricky final in the Tour de la Provence. And he should be up there attacking again, if we can say attacking with Johnny Muscon. He should be up there attacking again in Omloop. So he's my underdog pick for the race this Saturday, Mike. We'll just have to find out how it all unfolds.
Okay, I will accept that underdog pick. That's a solid choice, Gregor.